Alright, so I picked up a lawn tractor that pretty much is going to head to the junkyard, and on it was this seat that is in a lot better shape than some of my other tractors. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to fix the crack that's in the side here. Like so many other people on YouTube have done, I'm going to use the Plasti-Dip. So now my Plasti-Dip, I've had this around for a while, and after you open it, it did come with a lid, but this lid is just, something happened to it. It's loose. So when all is said and done, whenever I have some left, and I'm sure I will, I'm going to put it in a jar or something and seal it up that way. But that being said, I've already taken the seat and washed it down. Then I wiped it down with some paint thinner just to kind of get the oils and the greases off of it. And we're just going to grab myself a disposable brush and start working the Plasti-Dip into the crack here. So alright, I'm going to take the Plasti-Dip and we're just going to start shaking that. Obviously we're going black. Alright, now I'm just going to start dabbing it in there. Get it on that foam in there. Seal up those air pockets in the foam. Alright, now I'm going to let it be for about half an hour or so. While I'm waiting for the first coat to stiffen up a little bit, and take my brush, stick it in a Ziploc bag, and seal it up so I can use that brush again in a half an hour. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, so it's been about 20 minutes, and this is actually this little bit out here feels pretty dry to the touch, but I'm gonna dab some more. And this is a pretty deep gash. I know I'm gonna probably put several layers in here to get it to fill up, but that's okay. I got a whole can here, and the foam did soak up quite a bit from the first coat. Alright, that's enough for now. Come back a little bit. Alright, let's just keep going. Just keep filling up this gap until it's full. Alright, I think we're gonna let it sit overnight. We'll be back soon. Alright, so it's been 24 hours since I applied any material to the seat, and I just want to show you what's going on. I tried to fill in that crack, and now this is all good and hard, but these big chasms developed in there, and now when I continue to apply it, I'm going to try to fill up those holes. But otherwise, it's actually very, very stiff and strong already. So it's all sealed up. Now it's just a matter of cosmetics. So what I might do is run some tape on either side of this crack, and then fill that in, and then come back again with a final coat. We'll see how many coats it takes. We'll keep at her. Alright, so I'm gonna tape this off for cosmetic reasons. Leave the tape on here until I fill in the gap, because this stuff builds up to a big lump. Otherwise, I don't want to be sitting on a big lump. There, now I can focus right in there. Kind of interesting, when I first bought this stuff, it's been sitting around for several months, and the lid that came with it was very oily after sitting for all that time, and I thought maybe it had to do with where I stored it next to some other oily materials. But now I cleaned this lid off before I put it away yesterday, and then I sealed it, you saw, with the plastic bag and rubber bands. Now if I peel this off, there's actually like an oily residue on the underside of the lid, and so it must be actually coming out of there, weeping up out of the Plasti-Dip itself. Just an observation. Alright, let's get to her. Alright, so now I'm just going to take a piece of scrap wood I have here and stir this up. It actually says on the instructions to stir gently, but what? I don't know. I can't remember what it said. Thoroughly, maybe that's what it said. Anyway. Okay, I think that's pretty thick stuff. The stick stands straight up. Alright, time to get a fresh brush. What I did yesterday to make sure this was pretty stiff was I actually cut some of the bristles off, so I'll do that again. There you go. Alright, let's do this. camera up by the seat again. I'm no longer trying to do just thin coats. I'm just going to glob it in there and let it sit overnight. Alright, I think we're going to be done for the night. We'll see you again tomorrow. Oh yeah, I forgot, before I let that dry there overnight, still going to be a lump on top of the tape, but I think I'll take the tape off for the night. Alright, now it's ready to sit overnight. Alright, so it's just been a couple hours, not 24. They came to check on it, and it looks pretty good. Little hole there and there. But otherwise, it's actually quite rigid. In fact, I'll take my time right now and add another layer right there. I'm not going to bother with the brush, because the brush is already dried up and nasty. So what I will do is use the stick. Alright, so this is what it looks like. Basically on the third night that I've been working on this. Each night I just add a little bit more and more. And it's very, very tough. The holes are filled in. So what I think I'll do is I'll add a little bit more to kind of smooth it, make sure it's a little bit smoother. But otherwise I'd be happy with that if I stopped right now. We'll just add a little bit more. Alright, once again we're just going to take the stick that I was using to mix it and dribble it in there. You know, off camera I was messing around with my sticks here and stuff and just kind of applying more to fill in the gap, and you know what? I'm calling it good. I'm happy with the results of this, and I'm looking forward to actually fixing some of my elder lawnmower seats with this stuff. So there we go, my seat fix it repair video with Plasti-Dip. Thanks for watching.